First things first, so we look at anatomy of the washing machines on the error codes. So this is how the machine works. From here, that's the power source, a power filter. Then from the power filter, power comes to the main PCB, power control panel, and then the display board somewhere here. And then so once you power it on, and then you select your programs, and then you press start. The PCB communicates first thing to the door switch. So once the door switch is locked, it goes to the thermistor, direct the thermistor. This is the thermistor. So if the thermistor is working well and the door is engaged, this is the door switch. Now the machine will communicate to drain water if there is water in the drum. Once it has drained water and there is no water in the drum, there is a communication from the water sensor, this one here. You can see it has a pipe which goes direct to the drum down there. So once the drum is empty, now the PCB engages the solenoid valves, the inlet valves. Now water gets into the washing machine, and then there's a communication to the motor. Now the motor will start moving. The belt is fitted here. Some machines, it's like the LG, let me show you. It uses a direct drive motor that is brushless. So for the direct drive motors that are brushless, this is how it looks like. So this is the rotor, the starter. Okay, some starters don't use the Hall sensor, others you have to use the Hall sensor. Hall sensor is fitted somewhere here. And then this is the rotor. The rotor is metallic and it's magnetic, so the Hall sensor will balance the magnets on this starter here, so that will keep on moving, rotating while it washes. So when it's time to drain, the PCB, power control panel, will communicate, and then the switch, the pressure switch, will engage. It will drain water. Once it's done, the valves will open, feed with water, and that's how the cycle goes on. So once it's done, it has drained and the drum is empty. Now the machine will open the door switch, the door lock, and then you remove your clothes. Now a quick one on the washing machine errors. So once you power on your washing machine and it's not locking the door, this is a door switch for Samsung, this is a door switch for an LG, this is for Samsung, fully automatic. You press, it opens the door immediately. With this one, you'll have to wait like a minute for it to open. Same to this for LG, a minute for it to open. And then this one is for the Bosch washing machine. This one is for Whirlpool. This one is for Hotpoint, fully automatic. So if it's giving you a door switch error, you have to look at the model number. There's always a sticker at the back, or when you open the door, you'll see a sticker for your washing machine. You have to replace the door switch. Number two, if your machine is giving you, like for Samsung, this is a Samsung, if it's giving you a 4E error, an LG giving you an IE error, it means that the solenoid valves are faulty. These are the solenoid valves, and this is how they look like. And if the machine is not draining water, it's giving you for an LG OE error, and for this Samsung, it's giving you a 4E error. This is the pump. Okay, Eco Hybrid and the latest LG machines, they use this type of pump. Okay, this one is clipped. This one you have to screw them to the drainage casing. Beko, this is for the Beko, and this is how the Beko drain pump looks like. So if you're getting issues with the drainage, this is what you have to replace. This, or this. And if your washing machine is giving you a load error, it means there's a miscommunication or a faulty motor. For the brush motors with the brushes, this is how it looks like. For the brushless, this is how it looks like. No, brushless, we have motors that are belt driven, but they are still brushless. These ones are direct drive. Direct drive, it has the rotor and the starter, and the rotor. And then some things For this, if it's giving you an LE for direct drive and it's giving you an LE error, either you have to replace the motor or the hull sensor. For those that are brushless, then you'll have to replace the entire motor. For those that have brushes like these ones here, but they are still giving you a 3C for Samsung and LE for LG, then you have to replace the brushes. Let me show you how a new brush looks like. This is a new brush. So what happens if it's giving you an LE error, you get either the brush is too short or the motor itself or the hull sensor, the sensor itself, this is the main sensor of the motor, is faulty. So you have to replace the entire motor or even the brushes or just the sensor. Okay, something else, if it's not the machine is filling with water throughout completely without stopping, it's either the valve in the inlet solenoid valves is open, so you can check that or replace the entire valves. Or another issue is the pressure switch. What you need to do is just remove this, ensure it's clear inside there, there's no blockage. Also check on this and then plug it back. Once you start your machine, it's giving you something like a TE error. That is a thermistor error, a very small thing. This one here, it's always behind the machine on the heating elements. So in case your machine is giving you a TE error, simple, unplug the machine, get a multimeter, this, and test this. If this is not working, the machine will not proceed. Once you power it on, you will power it on, it will power on, the door switch will engage. Once it's engaged, because communication goes first to this, the machine will stop. So this is the smallest thing on the machine that I think has some big role to play. So always go on this when you have the TE error codes on your washing machine.